I'm Ryan with a Bigger Orange with Ethan Koehn and JJ Santos, and today we're going to be giving our post-Super Bowl thoughts and talking about specific details in the game about, what we thought about the Patriots and the Seahawks, and then the halftime show, and possibly about some commercials as well.
In the first half of the Super Bowl, the Seahawks led the Patriots 9-0 at halftime. It was a very slow start for both teams offensively, but Seattle clearly controlled the game defensively with all of their pressure. They came out focused on the run game with Kenneth Walker picking up steady yards, keeping the offense moving. This allowed their kicker to get into field goal range multiple times. And they also set the tone defensively. Their pass rush pressured the Patriots quarterback all half, which disrupted timing and stalled drives. New England couldn't find a rhythm at all and went into halftime scoreless. Seattle was able to pick up 3 field goals instead of touchdowns, but they played clean football and avoided mistakes. Even though it was only a 9-point game, the momentum was clearly on Seattle's side heading into the break, and you could tell that they were in prime position to win this game.
Coming out of halftime, you could tell that the Patriots tried to adjust. They were trying to play with a little bit more urgency, and they went a little bit more up-tempo, but Seattle's defense didn't back off. They kept getting sacks and pressures on Drake May. Drake May didn't play well at all. He missed a lot of open guys, and that comes with the pressure. I think he had a lot of open receivers. He just couldn't figure out how to get the ball to them. And then the Seahawks, they kind of did the same thing, so they kept running the ball with K9. They really controlled the clock and didn't throw anything that was risky because a turnover probably would have swayed the game a little bit, and their offense really just needed to keep the ball out of harm's way. What really turned the game was when the defense forced a defensive touchdown and then also had an interception when the Patriots were driving with a chance to cut it to 1 score. Those plays basically sealed the game because the Seahawks went on to score after both of them. New England finally got on the board, but it was just too late at that point, and they couldn't get any explosive plays.
The Super Bowl commercials this year have mixed reviews. Many people thought they were either really good or many people thought they just didn't hit the mark. Many brands leaned on to, star power and really just big name celebrities. For example, the Clydesdale commercial and the Bald Eagle, that didn't involve any celebrities or anything, and that was probably a fan favorite for many people. And then the Dunkin' ad with Ben Affleck and other stars, that was also a really good commercial. Those are just 2 examples of, really good commercials that people liked. Some ads were praised for being entertaining or clever, while some were just really, really stupid or didn't have really a good storyline to it. A few commercials, sparked criticism online as well. But overall, the commercials weren't as good as past years.
Super Bowl halftime show this year sparked controversy among fans, but personally, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the setup and the detail that went into all the props was pretty cool. He had a couple mic issues, but overall, I think the vibe was pretty good. There's also another halftime show by Kid Rock, which it didn't bring in as many viewers, and there wasn't as many people that attended it, and that also sparked controversy throughout social media. But I think he racked in the 4th most viewers among all Super Bowl halftime performances, which is a good feat for him. And he was able to spread his message of positivity, which is good for getting it out on his platform.
Overall, as a group, we felt like it wasn't the best Super Bowl. The game wasn't super interesting, just with not a lot of scoring. And then it felt like the Seahawks kind of had the game in the bag the whole time. But the halftime show was good, and it had a good vibe and brought in a lot of people. So that was good for the NFL and also for the game. And then we'll see if the Patriots can ever make it back. I mean, this might have been kind of a fluke year, especially with how Drake May played. It'll be interesting to see what happens next year.